Hello everyone and welcome to Web Savvy Cafe. This is Ms. Kim and we're going to get started by doing something that is of the utmost importance. You want to take the time to do this so that you don't have a headache afterwards. We're going to create a Windows 10 installation media disk. You're going to either use a DVD or a USB or thumb drive. Where I'd like you to go is to this address here at the top. That's the first thing we do. And before we get started, you definitely want to make sure that you have the media that you're going to use. In this case, we're going to use a DVD. It's going to be a DVD-R, which means readable. You don't need the RW one, which is readable and rewritable. And they're 4.7 gigabytes for each DVD. Do not use a CD. It won't hold the content. Okay, and then you're going to also need your Microsoft 10 key. That's a 25 alphanumeric code that you have to have in order to actually use the tool. So let's get started. Go to microsoft.com/en-gb/software-download/Windows 10. Once you get there, you want to scroll down to where it says Create Windows 10 Installation Media. And then you click on Download Tool now. Once you do that, you'll see it go down here once it's finished downloading. Click there, and you're going to get a message that says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device, more than likely. So you click yes. Now what's going to happen is you're going to get a setup screen that says getting a few things ready. I'm going to pause this while it works. Okay, so that didn't take long, and it's giving you the software license terms. So you want to read through here. I've already skimmed it and found the areas that were of interest to me. Scroll all the way down, and then if you choose to accept the terms, click Accept. If you decline the terms, then the setup will not complete. It will actually exit. So I'm clicking Accept. And then it gives me another screen that says getting a few things ready. So I'll pause until that happens. Okay, and that just took a moment. And then it asks the question, what do you want to do? Upgrade this PC now? No, we're not here to upgrade. We're here to create installation media. And it gives you the choice of a USB flash drive. Some people call them thumb drives. Or a DVD or an ISO file for another PC. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose that and click Next. Then you make sure everything is right here. The language, the edition is Windows 10. In my case, the language will be English. And the architecture, you're going to either have a 64-bit machine or a 32-bit when you're running Windows. And then you can leave the check mark, use the recommended options for this PC, and click Next. Next, it asks you which media that you're going to use. So we can use a USB flash drive. It needs to be at least 8 gigabytes. Or you can do an ISO file, which means you'll need to burn or copy over the ISO file to a DVD. So what we're going to do in this case is we're going to do the ISO file. Now, if you have a USB flash drive, that's good. I might do one for that as well so that you all can see how to use that. Whatever is on that USB flash drive will be erased. So make sure that you get everything off of it that you care about. And then go ahead and, if I were you, I would delete everything on it so it won't have that trouble. And whatever is on there is going to get erased anyhow. Now I'm going to click Next. So it's already created the file name, and the next thing I'm going to do is I like to have mine in downloads. And it's going to save as a .iso file. And so you just click save. And it shows the progress. And you can feel free, as it says, to keep using your PC. We'll just go ahead and pause, and I'll keep note of how long it took for my particular PC. Okay, so it finished the 99% mark, and now it's verifying the download. Progress so far is at 0%. And it gives you the option to continue using your PC. So that only took about 5 minutes to just let you know. So I'll pause it and come back. Alrighty, and we're about finished verifying the download, and it looks like it went off without a hitch. So here's the location of it, just so you know. Usually your username is right behind users, and it's in the downloads folder, and it's called windows.iso. Now I can choose to open the DVD burner, or I can finish. I'm going to open the DVD burner. So once that DVD burner opens, they want to know where the disk burner is. So for me, it's on my D drive, and I have one installed. And you have to make sure that it can burn the disk. You take a disk, and I'm going to actually take a picture of a disk and show you. Maybe at the beginning of the video you probably saw it, or maybe I'll put it at the end, just so you can see what it looks like in the one that I'm using. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open my disk drawer, and then I'll come right back. So I've opened my disk drawer on my desktop computer, and I'm just about to check the box that says verify disk after burning. That just means that everything that was in that ISO file, it will verify that it has successfully been recorded onto the disk. And then to start burning the disk, as it says, you click burn. So now it's checking the disk. Once it gets through checking the disk, it'll start to burn. So now it's burning the ISO file onto the disk. That means there was nothing found on that disk, which is awesome. It was a brand new disk, and now it's going to continue with the burning process. I'll pause it now, and once it gets some data on the disk, I'll bring it back so you can see. Alrighty, and as you can see now, you can see the green bar that's starting to ease across the screen. So that means so far it is successful in burning it. I'll pause now and come back so you can see the full bar. Okay, so the bar is it just finished, and it's finalizing the disk now. So that just means it's checking out everything, verifying, and then it's going to put an ending on the disk so nothing else can be recorded over it, and that it'll put a little informational number in there so that the next time somebody puts the disk in a machine, that it will not be able to rewrite over it. Okay, it's almost done verifying it, and we'll come back in a moment to make sure. Alrighty, we're back. So now the disk has been verified, and it has the image, or the ISO, has been successfully burned to the disk, and all we have to do is click on close. If you wanted to burn another one, you could. And on most PCs, the tray will open up and eject once it's done. Mine did, and I'll show you what it looks like. And make sure you do this, you guys. I'm telling you, you don't want to have an instance where you can't get back into your machine and you got all this craziness, and then they tell you, well, you need your media, installation disk, and you don't have it. It's a lot of pain and agony. So now, once you do this, you'll have it, and you don't have to worry about it again. For those of you who are already having this problem and you're using another computer to get this done, that's fine. You can do that as well. Make sure you get your Microsoft key, your Windows key, because you're going to need that. This is just the creation of the disk, but you're going to need that to actually run the disk. Okay. Now, for those of you who don't know where to get your key, sometimes it's on a label or a sticker on the side of your computer. Sometimes it's on the bottom of your laptop, but those numbers can fade out. Sometimes it comes with the package that your disk actually came in with your computer. Now, if you can't find that, what you can do is look at a video that I have, and I'll put the description, the actual link to the video in the description below this video to show you how to use this tool that I use called BellArc. And BellArc will pull up all the information on your computer, including your current Windows key. So you want to have that key, that 25 alphanumeric code, and that will allow you to run the installation media disk or USB drive. Okay? Now, if you have any questions, please put them down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And make sure that you thumbs up this video, and I would appreciate it if you subscribe and click the bell so that you can get notified of any new videos that are coming out. I thank you for listening, and I hope this helps. Have a nice day from Web Savvy Cafe. Don't forget to click finish. And if your disk drive didn't pop out, you can click open DVD burner.